I remember at a certain point I was reading Graham Greene and had begun to collect a fair number of his books, and I would occasionally pause at my shelf and look and think, okay, there are about 15 of these paperbacks, and they're all about, you know, between 250 and 300 pages, and they're all, you know, to my mind, you know, very, very good. I mean, some better than others, but and I remember, you know, reading that, you know, Greene wrote pretty much, he would take a year to write one of these books, and it, you know, it seemed to me from a reader's standpoint like a really good situation. I liked reading Graham Greene. I liked that they were, you know, if I took it on a trip, I'd be able to read it. You know, they were what they were. They had some element of a series, you know, of a, but they were literary novels, and he seemed, you know, I mean, I have not been able to keep up at that clip, and he was a prolific letter writer, and one of those, right, he had that crazy discipline thing of, I will write 500 words, and then I'll, you know, go and see my mistress, or whatever he would do. But I was always drawn to that idea. And the other thing is, I think I generally have a bias toward shorter, tighter novels. I love War and Peace, and I love the Rabbit novels, but just generally speaking, I think a book that is over 400 or 500 pages, it better be a masterpiece, is my feeling, because you're asking an awful lot of a reader. And you know, I would, if I had a masterpiece to write that was 700 pages, I would write it, and I would put in the years. But I do, you know, I do like that idea of a book. Well, first of all, it's a huge undertaking to write a novel, and I think I like to be able to at least imagine the end is out there. I can't see it at the beginning, but I'd like to think that, you know, I'm taking on a manageable human task.